Продолжим осваивать космос. Сегодня, наверное, недолечко. Устал, как собака. Ну, что смогу, то и освоим. Часть-ка 2-то 3-то это точняком. Так, что у нас тут? Первым делом мы, конечно, поставим вышку. Поставим вышку. Загадочно.
Whoa! Look at all these plants! The vault must be fully operational here.
It is beautiful. But the wilds can also be deadly.
Ну, тут не холодно, не жарко. И радиации нет. Но какие-то животные существуют.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Так, уже кое-что. Пойдем познакомимся с местными.
None of these readings show any change. How could there not be a change? Jarl, what are you doing here, in the company of these people?
Kiran, this is Pathfinder Ryder, from a long way away. Ryder, Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at Dar Palev.
I am honored to meet you, as a representative of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are all their people this formal?
I don't think so. Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work remnant tech. I can help you.
Ryder has seen a vault and apparently reset it. Somehow.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Ладно, посмотрим. Глянем.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
That's reassuring, assuming you mean well. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my
Самолоки
home
она
was
была.
destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
No transport. Emergency support from cat attacks. All of them.
Ты чё за хер?
What?
Is everything alright? You seem distressed.
Oh, would you like a reward for that astute observation? You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, you can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the repository of history, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Haval's other regions suit me just fine, but here... Oh no, I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
Why did you come here from Aya?
It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
You mentioned Remnant Ruins.
Yes. If you've been out in... We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through... Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found.
Were there no hostile remnant?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
I won't buy.
Very well.
Ладно, кури бамбук. Мы у тебя тут все пошукаем. Пойдем. Здесь что такое? А, выход. Давай глянем, где чего. Это что такое? Забытые звезды. Давай, это первое. На другую сторону. Ой. Может, по верху попробуем пройти? Я чувствую, нихуя не получится. Какие-то дикие животные не дают пройти. Ну, здесь мрачноватенько. Мрачноватенько здесь. Но вроде диких животных больше нет. Зато есть никель. Халява. Раз, два, 2, 3, 4.
We're not alone.
Че, заправимся патрончиками?
Pathfinder, the computer system appears to be damaged. Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine what you're feeling right now.
Shouldn't have let myself hope.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All I heard is, there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Так, валим отсюда. Смотрим, куда, чего, кого. Ага, вот а. Заодно здесь и башенку поставим. В принципе, можно и побегать. Одна башня у них открытая. Шикарно.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
Все пособираем.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
А где башню доставить?
Watch out for Rokar and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That means you.
Charming.
Башня установлена. Теперь пошли туда. Будем сканировать.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings
Don't know what caused that fire, but let's be careful.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading. And done. You did it.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Так, что у нас дальше? Вот здесь что у нас? Смотрим, где. Ага, туда нам. Нам туда. тут пройдем? Мы тут не пройдем. Обойти можем. Ну и платина. Здесь тупик, ребят. Ну какая-то херня. Тут до хрена всякое барахла. Ники, контейнеры. Барахла здесь в натуре много. Если бы еще и не животные, вообще бы классно было.
Hostiles ahead! Need a little assist! One in a million!
Think that's it. Good work.
А никель надо собрать. Так, нам разведчики по барабану.
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
Okay, I've never described a mushroom as pretty, but those are.
Gravity goes two.
Идем. Надо запастись патронами.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be. Okay, let's find these glyphs. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Он не один.
That should do it.
глянем. Так.
Reading of the monitors and... Scatting stars! What? Who are you? How did...
Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. I'm from another galaxy. Take a moment. Find your bearings.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jal?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from. This...
Ну, у нас есть быстрое перемещение, мы телепортируемся. Где тут наши ребятки?
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No, these were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians? You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
Да, без проблем.
And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
Ресурсы. Вот. Давай-ка мы с тобой штурмовые винтовки прокачаем. Так. Вот эту. Так, и снайперские винтовки давай. Скорость не нужна, а вот объем магазина нужен.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Так. А где товар-то?
But I am. A plant tore through my personal shuttle. I could have been inside.
Поговорить с товаром. А, вот товар.
What can I help with?
Mithrava and the sages. Tell me more about that.
Kiran's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's... Stars, you'll mock me.
Most stories start from a grain of truth.
The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. He's the reason the Vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale...
Maybe they know the location of the
Yes.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith.
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it's still working to some extent, but with only...
And you can't reset it.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, but progress is slow. Too slow.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
The Turian Ark? Was it a large ship?
I saw some debris, but not an entire. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be...
Так, ты мне координаты дал? Турианский корабль. Так, это что? Творение обломки. Активатор памяти. Давай-ка вот это вот. Хотя нет. Давай сначала сюда. Все равно справится. Мы пешком-то дойдем.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
Ни хрена себе! Грохнули за секунду. Это что такое было? Вообще не понял. Ну ладно. Это мы все соберем. И никель возьмем.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
А меня сожрали это. Хренате. Ладно. Я еще не вкурился тут. Что тут такое?
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
Даже близко не попадаю. к активным боевым действиям. Зачистим планетку. А где эти двое? Где эти двое шлендают тут? Да мать ее, блядь. Где эти двое шлендают?
Must be missing something. Guess we'll try again later.
Разбился.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Где эти двое шлендают, а?
This must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
Бля, почему она разбивается-то? Разбивается. Интересно, почему?
Hostiles ahead! Где эти два ушлепка, которые со мной в команде?
вода здесь не ядовитая. Блять, а где эти два ушлепка, которые со мной должны быть? Команда хуевая. Пистолета завалил. Вот так вот. Так. Что тут у нас? Вот сюда вот. Блять, команда ебучая нахуй. Куда делись, сука? О, появились. Сука, не запылились нахуй. Там босса ебут нахуй, а мы тут появляемся.
The monoliths are connected, sending instructions across the planet. But with only 2 or 3, it's like the planet's running a string of code with a chunk missing.
Why isn't it just completely broken like the other planets we've seen?
All planets start different. If broken, they'd also break differently.
Надо было гранату-то кидать.
Ryder! Roka!
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Turian arc?
Не лезь нахуй.
Nice work.
Time to fight! More baddies incoming!
Надо всех обыскать.
Sam. Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Good targeting! Good targeting!
Так, что тут? О, контейнер. Тихо, тихо. Все должны забрать нахуй. Турианцы. Наши чуваки.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
Едут по деревне наши
Appreciate the help
казаки.
back there. Name's Avidus Riggs. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, Human Pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
Сектор это.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam! Woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing. Including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
The Sam node could have been destroyed when Natanus hit the Scourge.
I'd know if he was dead. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right.
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Так. Здесь мы были. А вот здесь не были. А еще у нас задание вон там горит.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanus, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Так. О, нихера себе. Давай поищем. Так, это мы уже читали. Сначала пройдемся там, где мы уже были.
Make sure not to eat anything here, or let any sap stick on your skin.
Thanks for the tip.
Ark Natanus debris, tagged for salvage. Ark Natanus debris, tagged for salvage. Ark Natanus debris, tagged for salvage.
Что такое? Зависончик.
Ark Natanus debris, tagged for salvage.
Сейчас все соберем.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Так. Вот сюда вот. Сразу все обломки снизу поднять.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct?
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Пошли, здесь не глубоко. Я здесь уже всех положил, так что можно бежать смело.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Hostiles ahead!
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Так. Это чего у нас тут? А там чего? Так, одну башню мы запустили. Вторая-то башня где? Вот она, вторая башня. А как нам пройти туда?
Got it.
Блядь, а как подняться-то? Упала. Блядь, опять упала.
Let's give this a try.
И чё? Мы осваиваем космос.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava.
Так, если я сюда спущусь, мне лучше здесь пройти. Хотя хрен его знает. Посмотрим.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
А тут по-любому спускаться вот.
Let's do this!
Смотри, какой кореш стоит. Вон а тут как подниматься-то. Все поняли, как подниматься надо? Все нахуй.
I wonder if the sages up here know anything about the remnant. It's probably too much to hope they'll share secrets with us.
I wouldn't count on it.
Все берем. Там разберемся, что нужно, что не нужно. Пока что берем все.
Look at that.
Нормально мы так залезли. Забубенились это. Ну чё, вниз? Вверх. Еще выше. Охуеть.
You bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
Да.
Ryder's help, Haval could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something? It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Haval's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation, an unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
Давай.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos. He's now a Roka. He recently returned to Haval on a mission. A Roka? That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Joel.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope. You have questions?
You mentioned an heirloom, an object you think will bring Zorai's memories back?
Souls return within families. Sometimes the memories of the past. We do not understand why or how. In all cases, the heirloom was ancient. Old Ankara tech from before the Scourge.
Tell me more about Zorai.
The histories describe him as both scholar and soldier. He traveled the steppe. There are even accounts of him having knowledge of the remnant builders and their machines.
And the third monolith?
Our legends say that Zorai sought out the monoliths after he died, and it is unclear if he accomplished what he set out to do.
Why do you remain secluded here?
The chaos brought on by the Scourge, fear took hold. False belief. In order to maintain the integrity of what they knew, we've remained ever since.
Tell me more about your belief in reincarnation.
The soul grows through many.
How do you grow if you don't remember?
The growth of the soul is not like the growth of the mind. Some even argue that a person may become fixated on what was, and their soul consequently stagnates.
I'll go.
Of course.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Ahmad is ill. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station. It used to be a large settlement.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember?
Oh, yes.
There might still be a way to
All Dara keep records, don't they?
And the records would state where she went.
Where would they
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, I don't want to impose, stranger.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Очень нужная штука.
Don't be foolish. No one's ever... Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
relax? Give the kid a break. Looks.
Did the shrieking winds give us a break when we first sailed across the uncharted skies? As I was saying, the propulsion system that took... And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's report. Though there are rumors that his wild...
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
You believe the Angara learned...
It is not just belief. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Так, смотрим. Здесь чего у нас? Как нам сюда попасть? И сюда надо попасть. А, они два столба активировали. Так. Так. А как нам сюда-то попасть? Как сюда-то попасть мы знаем. А вот как сюда попасть? Тут же у нас стена сплошная. И подъема нету. А нам нужно вот сюда, в середину попасть. Ладно. Чё? Что делать-то? Вот отсюда сейчас пойдем. И по прямой. Нам прямо. Вот там патрончики. Патрончики не нужны. А патрончики нужны всем. Трое. Все наверх. Че вы тут? Нам туда.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the location provided by Esmus.
Stay sharp, everybody. There's supposed to be remnant crawling all over this place.
Точно сюда? Точно. Точнее не бывает. Вниз. Вертер вниз.
Joel, what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe.
Yes, sure.
Not the way Esmos does.
Ого. Оказывается, тут током ебашит. Карты, деньги, 2 ствола это. А, мы уже здесь, на этаже.
Joel, what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe.
Yes, sure.
Not the way Esmos does.
Так, вы двое. Не расслабляйтесь. Как тут, куда бежать-то? Дверь закрыта. Уйди отсюда. На, все равно зачищать эту сторону, на, полюбасу. Че ты там спрятался-то, сука? Блять! И я не сумел съебаться нахуй.
Think that's it.
Че, от этого чувака даже тапочек не осталось.
Looks like it might have been some kind of glove or gauntlet. Smashed though. Inside studded with contacts. Could have been used for some kind of input.
I wish we could study it instead of giving it to this Tavos person. Thanks for the help!
Да хуй мы туда залезем это. Наверх. То вверх, то вниз. Так, чё, валим отсюда? Ты, дружбан, нас бы сожрал. Так, короче, на мост нам сюда надо, да? Нам надо на мост. Запасы мы заберем. Все контейнеры обшарим. Нет, там еще какие-нибудь записи, наверное, есть. 100 пудов. Не может быть, чтобы там было 2 строчки. Мы просто мимо пробежали. Надо пошариться.
This must be what it was like for those ancient Angara, finding strange things in the wilds.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
Такой климат, как в Англии, короче. Как в тропиках. Тепло и влажно. 100-пудово тропики. На вас самом мне насрать вообще, там внизу ковыряйтесь в своей жопе. Мне лишь бы отсюда не свалиться. Все надо проглядеть, все проверить. Видишь, контейнер, чуть не пропустили. Барахло.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Все, мы на этой стороне. Куда дальше? Походу прямо.
Above us!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Блять, убили их-то. Сука. Педагоги.
Enemies!
О, активировались это. Погиб в неудобной позе. Ну тут я гляжу, народу-то еще до хера. надо облазать. Ну, все облазать. Рано еще отсюда валить.
Axel, coming! Axel! Anyone! We're under...
You've killed men under my charge, and now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too. And you, I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Ryder's an ally. She's already helped the scientists at Dar Palev.
I know, and they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket. Tell me why you come here, so I know why I've died.
The sages on Mithrava think you could remember the location of the third monolith. Because you used to know where it is, in a past life.
The sages sent you. Those secretive fiend brains with their scutting... They don't even care that their people are being enslaved and killed by Ket. My friends died for this?
I'm very sorry. I'm just trying my best to find the third monolith and save Havarl. I have an artifact or heirloom or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What? And?
Is it doing something? Doesn't look like it.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for myoelectric control of... What did you do to me?
The third monolith. Do you know where it is?
Yes. Yes. But I don't understand how.
I need you to take me there. Please. If you do this, we can save Havarl. Together.
You're an alien. I can't trust.
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates. I will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself first.
Ладно.
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emert's sister went. It's a lot of cables. Could use these to reroute power to that console. Old generator. Might still work. That should get that console up and running again. This is it. Amara Dosen. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to Amurd.
Так. А где ты там? Амуадуру, блядь. А. О. Тут по этажам еще летать надо. Ну чё, братан, нашел эту сестренку? Поимели ее дружно.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Lana was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
Так, а здесь-то мы... Хуй знает это. Только если сюда. Других вариантов вообще нету. Пять очков. Ну, 6. Так. Новенького, конечно, до хера всего. Но разобраться тяжело. Наверх написано. мы не в том месте. Ах, вон, а как это. Не буду я бегать. Сейчас переместимся сразу. Ребята купаются, пускай купаются. Не будем им мешать. Давай поговорим.
I just have to. It helps if I still my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here. It worked.
Wow. It was under their noses the whole time.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
There were remnant machines here. Zorai was able to make them stop.
How did he learn to use remnant tech? It's not like there's a manual.
Zorai watched the Watchers. That's all I'm getting. I'm not sure what it means. The others slept, but I stayed awake. Unmoving, but seeing. Learning.
Sounds like the stasis field around the first monolith. Maybe Zorai was able to shake off the effects. Maybe that changed him.
Here. There's something here. I remember.
Builder machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies. I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice. May I have this, Pathfinder?
It's yours. It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder. Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
She died here, before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far. Come on.
This way?
Yes. This is all feeling familiar. At least I think it is.
The lost monolith. Finally.
Подожди, ничего не трогай.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
It's done. You finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail. The two monoliths she reactivated kept Haval going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot to think about.
Так, может мы здесь что-нибудь пошукаем? Поищем что-нибудь. Так, ладно, давай дальше. Вперед отсюда.
The vault should be open, Pathfinder.
Все работает. Электричество есть. Так, нам сюда. А как нам сюда попасть? Ага. Попробуем через вот эту херню. Да, чтобы не мучиться. Оружие-то зачем? Че, животные активировались?
That's it.
Все кончились. Какая-то херня. Че, идем? А, хранилище внизу. Нравятся мне здесь лифты такие классные. Вверх, вниз.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Retrieve the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
Чуть не погиб.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Turret nearby, Pathfinder.
So much better when they're on our side.
И чего? Неверно, что ли? Загорелось. Загорелось. Загорелось.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
И откуда меня пролетело? Ну, сначала вот это расшифруем. Немножко жульничаем. Я так и не понял принципа. Все разные, так что тоже все разные.
Got it.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
Activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that. Closing in on us! Move! Just keep coming. That's it. It gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Ryder, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. They did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palam. We've a lot to discuss.
Хранилище снова работает. Она нас ждет вот здесь. Ну неужели я там бегать, что ли, буду?
An alien, able to use
Nothing's
remnant.
coming to you?
Never thought I'd
No
see such a
memories?
thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many years
I
to
want to do a
achieve.
scan.
She
I'm
was never
concerned.
able.
Pathfinder Ryder, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmos? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Apparently, I just walked into a party.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Roka wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
What do your projections say? Is Havarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Так, карта. Значит, тут все у нас восстановлено. Все довольны. 7 очков. Снайперской винтовки. Вот тут вот. Хуй знает это. Скорее всего, урон. Так, а сменить? Сменить члена отряда никак. Так, короче, валим отсюда. Ой, блядь, а там же можно было сменить членов отряда. Снаряжение.
Leaving a Varl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Все, взлетаем. Планета восстановлена. Всем спасибо, молодцы.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
А нет дробовиков. Давай пистолеты смотрим. Пистолет у нас один. Штурмовые винтовки одна. Снайперские винтовки одна. Броня. Надо заказать это. Кто хотел поговорить?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Так, о. Где моя подруга? Так, это моя каюта. Так, здесь тоже никого нету. Так.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong. Honor. Survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah. You lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear ya.
Тут, блядь, заблудиться можно.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, men starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
Хе-хе. Контрабанда это. Самолетики клеят. Лифтера мне, пожалуйста. Поби. Я бы с тобой поговорил.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin? You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone. Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think? I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile? I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward. You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project. Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Так.
There you are. Gotcha.
Am I interrupting?
Nope. I go the way the wind blows. You're here now, so you're the wind. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Maybe if we get a break from duty.
A little distraction can be useful. Let yourself wander a bit. You might come back sharper. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Так.
Traded swear words.
Really? That's what you are?
So, Joel,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
That all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding them. I should get back to my work.
This was good. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Так, ты у нас тут будешь все чинить, да? И ломать. Ладно. Так. Дробовик. Так, у тебя нечего купить. Так. Вот здесь мы сейчас посмотрим в исследованиях. Так. Оружие. Не-не-не. Назад. Броня сначала. Не хватает. Здесь вообще не знаю, что делать. Это пулемет, а не штурмовая винтовка. Это. Это не надо.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Нахрен мне эти каналы? Вниз надо. Блять, с кем надо поговорить, сука?
How long does it take to learn Python?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is. We'll head to Eos and see what she knows. Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need. Who's she? Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already. Is military strategy really what we need out here? Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Ну, если хочешь, давай отправимся. В следующий раз. Отправимся мы туда в следующий раз.